sure it's not. Even when I said it was last time, it wasn't. Okay, look. Down.
Oh. Everybody can hear us, right? Yeah? Okay.
Oh, are we live?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
We are live. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. So for a really quick disclaimer, everything that you hear from us, legally, financially, medically, you should think of all of our conversations today as a general discussion. You are going to hear from us with our own opinions. With all advice, you should always consult your own experts, your own expert advisors. So everything that is here is all for our own spiritual awakening, spiritual growth. Everything is for our own benefit.
We're also pointing out interesting things in these interesting times. Yeah.
That. So,
Right?
and this goes out to all platforms. I get shared on those. So there you go. All right.
So who are we carrying over from? Okay, Avatar, Victoria, and What I Do. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah. Baja Girl, Avatar, and What I Do. We did Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would like to try to get to as many new people as possible today as well. So if you haven't had a card reading with me, please let me know, because I would like to do a card reading with you guys as well. Let me see. There was a few things that we wanted to talk about that has happened. Oh my goodness. So
What do you want to start with?
I think it's good to start off with the anger that we felt this week. A lot of anger that we felt this week. There was.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Over in, we went to Home Depot, and when we went to go get the item that we were getting, we were walking in the parking lot to go back to our car, and I was walking behind these people, and then they started backing up, and I was like, "Oh Jesus!" And she was like,
You were walking.
"Watch where you're walking!" And she was getting all pissed off on me.
You were walking behind a person who was backing out in their car, because
Well, that's what I just said.
I didn't catch that.
I said I was walking behind a car, and they were backing up.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. What he said.
And she treated it like I was the one that was at fault. Oh, I got off on her. I was screaming at her, calling her a bitch and slut and cunt and all that type of stuff. Ugh, it was so bad. But it got to the point to where she said, "You need to calm the fuck down." I was like, "Excuse me, I'm only reflecting what you are doing. I'm your reflection here." And she shut the fuck up after that. She was like, "Oh, shit." Oh, God, I was so pissed from that woman. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of that going around, a lot of that anger, and I should have done it in a more loving way. But what's funny is that, like what I said, we are reflecting other people. So when they are angry, we're also feeling that anger as well, and we're reflecting it back. And that was a great, what do you call that? A great lesson for me to see where my reflection really is right now. Especially when we're out and about and we're not holding our ground. I could tell that demon that was with her was just doing its absolute best to grab onto me and hold on to me. It did a pretty good job.
Yes, and you know, she was older than me, and she and the lady in the car, and they thought they could treat him however they wanted to because he was young, And maybe because he was male, I don't know, but definitely because he was young. So I stood there and stared at them, and they didn't know I was there until they saw me. And they were mortified because there was an older woman there watching the whole thing and watching their behavior. And the driver, she turns to me and she goes, "I'm really sorry. I really am." So, definitely, we have to be the same with all people, regardless of age. Think about all of the children being born right now. A kid was just sharing with me a video of the how they are revealing themselves. And then I watched another video. There are 3 types of crystal children, and he was going over how they are being misinterpreted and diagnosed or labeled as, all the spectrums and put on drugs, right? When it's just their ability to tune in, tap in, and see the energies other people cannot. So, no respecter of age. Respect all, regardless of age. That's my motto. I've learned so much from my children.
If she actually did not say, "You should be watching where you're walking," and she actually just said, "I'm sorry," after I said Jesus, I would have responded a whole lot better. I would have said, "Oh, it's okay, don't worry about it," and I would have just moved on. But
yeah,
my inner Karen needed to be appeased. And she was happy after that.
So someone's asking a question about, is it true? Can you have an infection without having a fever? So when Kidd had his infections, not just the blood cancer, but when he had the abscesses, major infection, right? I was treating him with herbs, and when we came into the hospital, they said, "Well, we're going to do blood work and see if there's any infection." I said, "You won't find any on the blood work." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because I'm using very strong herbal antibiotics, and it does a marvelous job, but it cannot get into where the infection is." And he came back with the blood work, and he goes, "You're right. It just doesn't show anything, but obviously we see there's a huge infection because there was a, what do you call that, the lump? When you had an abscess.
Oh, the anal abscess?
Yeah.
That really big one?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was
So
bad.
they had to take him into surgery to
So people can understand how big it was. It was, the girth was the size of a grapefruit, but as long as a baseball bat. Like, long.
yeah. So anyways, you just know, trust your inner voice, because I just knew there was no way for me to gather that because of medical training or anything like that, but I saw the abscess and I just knew.
One of the biggest herbs that helped me out was usnea. That was a really big one that she had me on. And that one, if eaten raw, is very poisonous for the body. But if you actually turn it into a tincture and just pull out the herbal properties, it's very healing for the body.
Look at you go.
Well, I learned that from you.
You smell wise.
There's also, to answer that question with the infection and the fever, while I was going through this cancer journey and I had a lot of the pains and everything in my body and the infection, I didn't have any fevers. I would have chills, but I would not have any fevers. My temperature was normal range, but I was super cold or I was super hot, and it just changes. You could have an infection without having a fever or a different temperature.
Mm-hmm. So, Faye says, I make usnea tincture from the trees in my dad's backyard up in Oregon. Yes, so the usnea, also called old man's beard, does grow from trees. And they look like, well, out here in Washington, it's actually very short. But towards the south, like Alabama, it's long and swoopy like a man's beard. You know how they say holly grows on, or is it holly? Not holly. Mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Grows on a tree. It's like a fungus, but it's an actual plant, right? That's what usnea is. It doesn't belong to that tree, but the tree supports it. Yeah.
It eats its nutrients from its branches. It's like a plant leech.
All right, so let's go over that video that you and your sister showed me when you guys were little, and it's like, Charlie, do you know about Candy Mountain? So it's a couple unicorns talking to another unicorn named Charlie, and they're like, Charlie, there's a Candy Mountain. And Charlie's like, no, there's not. And so they started calling him Charlie the non-believer.
I think most people will remember, but if you don't know about it, look up Candy Mountain / Charlie, or Charlie and the Candy Mountain. That would show you. And the reason why that we're bringing that up with Charlie the non-believer is because we were talking in the car about how, what was it? How did it begin with that conversation?
Doubting your own power.
Doubting your own messages and everything like that.
Yeah, and I was bringing instance after instance after instance of how when the stars channel, well, you are the star, right? But sometimes he's not always active or, allowing the channeling, and you're just yourself. And when we're in that state, we're like, wait a minute, where's all that wisdom? And we can access programs that are installed in us that bring up the doubt that we can. And you made that comment. You said we doubt ourselves way too much, right?
I do.
And then I said, Kidd, he goes, I doubt myself a lot. And I said, I wouldn't see that. I don't see that. Kidd, are you a secret doubter?
Kidd the non-believer.
And then I started singing that. Kidd the non-believer. Are you a secret doubter?
I do secretly or behind the scenes doubt my abilities every now and then. And it does come up for a lot of us, for every one of us. So you're not alone in that boat. I do doubt my own abilities every now and then, which you can also see it in some of my card readings where I am doing my absolute best to figure out these cards. And I'm just like really doubting myself, but it comes out just fine.
Yep. So next up is the bit of wisdom that you said that came through you when we were talking about parasites and when they die. Because I was like, doggone it, why am I having candida again? I'm not eating any sugar. And I'm being so good. No wheat, no grains, no sugar. And what'd you say?
I said that the parasites not only poop out what it eats. But when it also dies, if you think about it, when something dies, it disintegrates in the body, it disintegrates in whatever it is, and then it excretes whatever that it ate. And those parasites that Candi is dealing with the most are the candida parasites, the parasites that eat sugar, that eat flour, that eat all of these things that cause the candida within the body. And if you think about it, molds also eat sugar, eat flour, eat anything that is, what do you call that? Ferments. Mm-hmm. And that's what parasites do when they die, is that they ferment within the body, and it creates a sugary substance which then the body absorbs.
So the candida explosion for me and the dog happened after I gave the horse paste and the Fenben, okay? And so they were dying, and then it caused the candida explosion, and it made total sense. I haven't heard anyone talk about that, and it sure is nice to have answers to what's going on with my body. I want to know what's happening. All right, next up.
Oh yes, the breath of life. So. You've been hearing a lot of people talk about the source's name, Yahweh, right? YHWH spelled. And this guy, I saw it on TikTok. I want to have you guys listen to it because it is very powerful upon what he says. And he asks the question, how can you pronounce YHWH when there's no vowels? And he goes into explaining that how you really pronounce Yahweh is not with words, but with breath. Yahweh.
Oh, listen
Yahweh.
to this. Yes.
That is the very first breath that you take.
When you're born.
When you're born. And that is the very last breath on your deathbed. You are breathing God's name. You are breathing Source's name every second of every day, which makes me wonder. Makes me fucking wonder, because I'm fucking pissed off now about all these Buddhists and spiritualists that are like, breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. How are you supposed to breathe his name when you're breathing through your fucking nose?
My nose isn't fucking. I like my nose.
But if you think about it, how are you supposed to breathe his name? Right? Mm-hmm. They have used that to stop you, to break you down, to stop you from moving forward and actually breathing the actual breath of his name of every second of every day. No. Yahweh. Get it? So I want you guys to listen to this because the way that he explains it is just phenomenal.
How do you pronounce YHWH when there is no vowels? To say it correctly, you don't use your tongue and you can't close your lips. So his name imitates the natural act of breathing as you inhale and exhale. So this is how YHWH sounds like. Can you imagine the first word you have ever spoken when you came out of your mother's womb was the personal name of God? And the last word you ever speak in this life, the last breath you will take on your deathbed, will be the name of God. You will leave this earth when his name no longer fills your lungs. imagine when you are sad and you sigh heavily, you are calling out His name. When your heart is broken and you don't know what else to say, and all you can do is to sob in tears and gasp for breaths, you're calling out His name.
There, now you can speak.
Oh, I love that. It's so beautiful the way he articulates the energy of that spirit. So beautiful. It just moves me.
It brings a whole different aspect to breathing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What I just said, my first words were, "What the fuck is this?"
Okay.
But it's true. It is absolute truth. Because when we heard this and we started doing that, we felt more power than using our nose. Most of us, like me, I can't use my nose the way that most people can. My nose is always stuffed. So I'm always breathing through my mouth. So why is it that they use the nose technique to bring that breathing to supposedly calm you down? But like Baja Girl says, although when breathing through your mouth, it's a fight or flight response. But if you think about it, the fight or flight response has everything to do with the mindset. Where are you when you are breathing? Where is your mindset when you are bringing that breath in? And even if you are in that mindset, you are still breathing His name, which means that when you breathe His name and you change that mindset to calling out to Him, you are bringing that energy into you. You are using Mother Gaia's infinite energy and Father Source's infinite energy and not your own when you are using that breath. What were you going to say?
Are we ready to move on?
Yes.
Okay. So next is wine and spirits.
Oh, yes. So we had a session with an amazing person the other day, and we all know that alcohol, wine, tequila, all of these drinks are called spirits for a reason, because they use witchcraft and words as they are brewing these beers, these wines, these alcoholic drinks, as they are making them, also capturing souls and putting them into these drinks as well, right? Well, what if? Because we have all been taught that our words, when we are clearing and cleansing the foods and the drinks that we drink and eat, we are speaking to the atoms and releasing all of that energy from whatever it is, making it from a lower vibration to a higher vibration. What the stars taught, well, not my stars, sorry, her guides are the ones that actually taught me upon this, is that you can actually cleanse that drink and still drink it. So what happened, let me see, I wrote it down. So what they said to do was pour a little bit into a cup that you do not mind throwing out. You go outside and you ground yourself. And when you ground yourself, you then say these words: all souls and dark witchcraft bound in this wine or drink, whatever it is, I now sacrifice it to the goddess or god without power or craft. I thank you for your service. I now let you go free. And you pour it out. And what happened is that when she went in and took a sip, she could taste a big major difference in it. So this is something that you should also be doing as well for anything that you would like to indulge yourself in every now and then. It's okay to. Everybody does it. I do it. Do this. do this ritual, because to break a ritual, you need another ritual. And even praying is also considered a ritual, if you think about it. So there was something that was also given to me. Witches call it spells, Christians call it prayer, spiritualists call it manifestation, atheists call it placebo effect, scientists call it quantum physics. Everyone's arguing over its name. No one is denying its existence. Think about it. It's all the same thing. It's all just a ritual. To do a ritual, and to break that ritual, you need to use another ritual. And even calling out his name is still a ritual of putting you in a higher frequency vibration. It's all about where you put yourself. So when you use all of these things, you are using it for your own benefit to get you to where you need to be, which is that higher frequency, higher vibration. And when something is below you in that vibration or frequency, you don't stoop down to its level, you bring its level up to you. And this is what it's doing, it's cleansing that soul. And if you think about it, the more people that start doing this with this wine, this alcohol, this whatever it is that you want to drink, eat, whatever, well, guess what? The more that it starts vibrating at that level, the more it's going to also change the breweries and the places that make these alcoholic drinks, is because everybody's doing it. And it's not just doing it for that bottle of wine, but it's also doing it over at the wines at the stores too.
Beautiful. And that concludes. Did you want to also, we want to invite you to our newest work that we do for you called Collective Tuning. And in the Collective Tuning, we still have to do it this week, so it's not too late to jump on if you'd like to. We get downloads. Kidd pulls his cards on what needs to be done, a healing, a clearing, a healing and a clearing. Usually that's the case. Reattaching your gold strand, making sure that you are connected to source, to all that there is. There's enemies coming to our borders. We fortify the borders. These are things that we do at least once a week for you, and the feedback that we're getting is phenomenal in that I can keep going. Depression starts to loom over me, and it's boom, gone. I break through it. It's just phenomenal, and it helps you to keep going, because right now, I mean, think about everything that we're asunder. Kidd and I just got contacted by California taxes again. And I had to figure out how to get their lien off my bank account. And so I was on the phone with them, always on Wednesday. You know, this stuff doesn't happen just to us. It's happening to everyone. Their states are still corrupt. They haven't been taken down yet. And so neither have the corrupt entities. Anyways, I want someone to go to battle for me. I feel better when I know that Kidd has cleared me or that he's gone to battle for me. Victoria says, I've received so much benefit from the collective tuning. Thank you so very much. I have had so many breakthroughs. Oh, Victoria, that just... you have struggled so much. I'm really, really... Thank you for sharing that.
Gloria also wants to be on the list. And I think Faye also wants to be on the list, too. So is there anybody that's new that hasn't had a reading before?
Oh, you mean a reading? They want to be on the list for the reading? Okay. Go ahead.
What was I saying? Oh, if there's anybody new that hasn't had a reading from me, in a long time or hasn't had one before. And if you would like to be on the list, let me know, because I want to get to as many new people as possible as well. There was a question about what about non-alcoholic drinks? I would say do the same thing with those too, because you never know what they have done while they are making those as well. It has to deal with a lot of these places, even Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all these other drinks that are being made. We don't know what type of rituals that they're using as they're making them.
Okay, so Gloria, Foley County Racing, you says, so I so want to get on that. Timing is bunk right now. I want to follow what you're saying and don't guess. Are you saying that you'd like to get on the collective tuning, but now is not the right time? Is that what you're saying? And I also see that you want a reading too. Is that correct? And then you said Faye asked for a reading? Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing that. Why am I not seeing that?
Well, Diane said that that's the list that she got, or what she saw. Reading list I have seen Laura, Victoria, Faye.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Diane. Oh, gosh, I appreciate your what is it? Not admins. What are those called? The people who help in the stream? Moderators. I appreciate your mad mod skills. And Asla.
So we'll see how these cards work with the numbers on it. So, Baja Girl's here. So she'll be first on the list. So give me a number 1 through... let's do 1 through 5. And I would like everybody to do the 1 through 5 that's on the list. So Baja, Avatar, What I Do, Laura, Gloria, Faye, and Asla.
I'm sorry, what are you asking?
Give me a number 1 through 5.
Me?
No, them.
Yeah, them. Okay.
Them.
Okay, so Faye says 5. Victoria says 5.
Baja says 3. Oh, and Avatar.
Yep.
So, what number Avatar? 1 through 5?
Pepsi is used to spray crops in India.
And we use Coca-Cola to clean our toilets. I did not know that they used Pepsi to spray crops in India. Does that mean that's the same thing as using pesticides? So when they say pesticide free and they're spraying Pepsi,
well,
we have to watch out for this shit.
Yeah, but think about it. I mean, according to legalities, Pepsi is a food approved by the FDA, right? And so it's not classified as
poison. Asla said 4.
Okay. Why did you want numbers?
Because those are their angel number cards. How many cards gets added up to the number that it is.
Okay. Oh, got it, Casey. Casey says there's nanos in Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah, I went down. Yeah. I remember us talking about that before too, I believe. If I think about it.
Good job, Vic. Victoria, excuse me. I called her Vic. I shortened her name.
Yes. Coca-Cola does that. It can clean toilets.
So I came across a post, and this guy works with wood, and he's making a mushroom that is this big out of a piece of wood. And we're used to seeing mushrooms with the big top, right? But this had just a little top, and it looked like, well, it looked like one of those.
Just say it. It's called the penis envy.
And he goes, guess what I'm making? And someone says, whoa, that's a very big mushroom you got there. Can I stroke it? And I'm just like, oh my God, that's so funny.
How many? 3? And one of these. So,
wow.
Can you add all of that up?
Is there even angels numbers that high?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was an angel number that was 2,773 or something like that, and it was an angel number for me.
I'm looking for my calculator. There it is.
All right, so burnout, exhaustion, restlessness, overstress. Oh, you're getting both mother and father energies.
Is this Baja Girls?
Yes.
Okay.
Seems like that, whatever that you've created, Baja, it's coming back in. Because you have the 3 fates, the sister fates. And the sister fates is all about what comes around. And we know the ending of that. What comes around goes around, right? So, what is it that you've been creating within your experience that is causing this burnout, exhaustion, restlessness, and overstressed? What are you stressing about? You have the father card, meaning the father energy, but you also have the Visca Piscis, divine feminine, birthing and fertility. You have both the father and mother energies that are both coming into your experience. Could be physical. It kind of seems like that Baja girl is going through a situation that has to deal with both her mother and their father. And because we got the all mad card, we are all mad here card, meaning that we are all different. We are all a little different, which...
That is one mad kitty.
Are you trying to calm an argument between your mother and your father? And the reason why I'm talking about creation, what you are creating within your life, is because you got the abracadabra card. And the abracadabra is all about the abracadabra. Abra, what I create. Cadavra, what I speak. So everything is created by everything that you are speaking at this moment, or everything that is being spoken. Meaning that everything within your experience is being created by the words that you are speaking and the thoughts that you are thinking. So what is it that's going on within your experience that's causing all this burnout? You also got the intellect card. You are very intelligent. No, my dad died years ago. So... I'm wondering if your father is coming in. I think her father's coming in. Rapid events. Well, whatever that is happening right now, Baja Girl, what the cards are saying is do it now. So whatever that you are thinking of doing, I would suggest to just do it. Do you have anything to say about this?
No, it's good.
Now, what do you get with this? The viscous piscus. It's all about the fertility, the feminine energy. Did you like times that or something?
No, my hand just kept hitting it. No, I have it over here. Wrote it down. Well,
The all-seeing eye.
yeah. I'm getting that she needs to trust that aspect of her more. Let it come out, let it be free.
Been thinking of him lately. You know, he's here. But whatever that you're doing and that's causing all of this stress, the burnout, the exhaustion, he's basically saying you need to kind of tone it down a little bit. I don't feel that it's done.
Pull something else out. And Baja Girl, your angel number is 1075.
Yeah, he's here. Ghost people. So, he's protecting her. Sacrifice, release, pause, new perspective. You need to use new perspectives, see things in a new way. So whatever that you are going to be doing, like the card said, do it now. I would see whatever that you're going to do in a new perspective, in a new light, not just one way, but look at it in many different facets.
Did that feel done?
That feels better. Okay, so Avatar, is Avatar here?
Yes, Avatar is here.
Okay.
She did not pick a number.
Laura said 3.
Yes, I got that.
Okay.
We're missing a number from Gloria, Avatar, and what I do.
I thought what I do did say a number.
I missed it.
Oh, maybe not. Nope. Waiting for the RV. I would totally feel you with that.
Okay, Avatar is 7.
7
You said
works.
1 through 5, right?
7 works. That's
Okay.
fine.
And what I do is 4.
As long as it doesn't go above 10.
Still waiting for Gloria. Gloria, our little racer. Three. Okay.
You want to pull out 7? So, I don't know what type of shame or denial is coming up within your experience. But it's coming up for a
Excuse
reason.
me, I'm going to lean on you for a moment. Okay.
It kind of feels like that there's something that is like you could say a deep attachment that has happened. So what I'm feeling is that something came into your experience, Avatar, like a thief in the night. You got a thief in the night. And the thief in the night attached to you and is bringing up a lot of, or projecting upon you, I should say, from the Shadow Self card of shame and denial. So there's a lot of shame and denial that's happening within your experience. It's time to clean up.
Avatar.
Mildew Fairy says it's time. Mildew Fairy, it's time to clean up. So there is something within your experience that you need to clean up within your mind's eye, because there is something that is looming over you, basically, that is bringing you into a stalemate. You got the Nine of Wands upside down, all about battle worn, defensive, sickness, injury, wrong way. Recovery, no fight left, stalemate, and retreat. So there is something happening within your experience that is causing you to feel like that you have no fight left. You're not worth it. You're not worthy. You're unwanted, unheard, unseen. Well, you are heard. You are seen. You are wanted. You are needed, for sure. You have changed in the night card. And changed in the night is all about you have changed quickly. There is something within your experience that just changed very quickly, and it feels like that it's your own when really it's not. Your guides are at your service, and you also need to dive a little bit deeper into using Source's medicine, God's medicine. Sound has gone down. How about now? Does that work? Oh, God.
Whoa.
Can't really turn it up that much.
Maybe they need to bring the mic closer to you.
Maybe.
Okay, so Bogro says angel number 1075 means to embrace both change and learning in life.
There's a lot of anger I'm feeling. So, Avatar, whatever that is happening within your experience, you need to accept your shadow self. You need to hold that shadow self dear and release and let go of whatever that attachment is, because that attachment is making you feel like that there is no fight left. Whatever that feeling that you're having, you need to let that go.
Diane, your cell has been on its deathbed for some time now, and it keeps reviving. Like, hello? Okay, so Avatar, your angel number is 144. And next is what I do.
Oh, I forgot to give you these two. But that was needed for that one. Those are the bigger numbers. Maybe we should just mix them in with those. I don't know. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. All right, who's next?
What I do.
Maria.
I'm high on mushroom powder.
Is it just me, or do you feel that there is something here in this room with us? And I don't feel that's nice.
Something else walking through? Move along. These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I moved the mic closer to my mouth. Can you hear me now?
Energetic. Resistance. Optimistic.
For what I do? Yeah. May the force be with you. Yeah. Move along. You know, we, for any beings that just need any benevolent, any beings that are for us, that have our best interest at heart, that's a no-sum game, win-win. They're welcome here anytime. But on occasion, we do have something that travels through our space. Like, what'd you call that? The one that was after a being?
Oh, the Shinigami.
Yeah.
You know, I completely forgot to pull these cards out for them. Did you want to pull out 2 of those cards for Baja Girl and Avatar?
Baja Girl.
Baja Girl, you got the Infinite Spirit. Give me a definite lead. Reveal to me my perfect self-expression. Show me which talent I am to make use of now. That actually goes along with her message from her father.
Actually, I think it's probably just me. I'm speaking lower today, probably because my head hurts a little bit.
And for Avatar, you have love is God in manifestation and the strongest magnetic force in the universe. Pure, unselfish love draws to itself its own. It does not seek or demand. And that goes along with your message, too. That you should not be seeking or demanding of whatever that the unselfish love draws. It's all about what you fully desire. Who you are fully embodies what comes into your experience. All right, so Maria, what I do is you got to stay vigilant, be high in the energetic force, be optimistic with what's coming in. You are a natural leader and you are very loyal to the cause. You got the King of Wands, which explains all that. But you also got the vigilance, meaning that you need to stay vigilant during this time because there is going to be something that comes in that is going to bring a stalling effect, a needless sacrifice, a resistance, and an indecision. So whatever that you feel indecisive of, you need to change up your mindset. Go connect with the Celtic energies, your ancestral tribe. Call upon them because the dude abides. And what the dude abide is you've heard of the trench coat man, right? The trench coat man on the corner. Everyone has basically seen a man like that. And somebody on TikTok actually explained it very well with what that trench coat man is. So you've heard me talk about our shadow selves. Well, outside we see our 2D shadow. Outside, right? Well, that trench coat man is the 4D shadow of the 5D being. And that's what we see. It can move, it can do things, and we can see it do stuff, right? We just can't see it partake in what we do, the same things that we do. It's because it's only a shadow. which means that the dude that abides is basically the shadow that has been following you, the being that has been following you, and all that you could see is his shadow. So you need to call upon your Celtic tribe, your ancestral tribe, to be able to connect to the infinite energy of the Ouroboros card. Infinite energy, eternal, and past life. So whatever that this being is, it was a past life experience that you had with this being, and he's been following you for a little bit. So you got the Curiouser and Curiouser card, all about discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. So it's good to have that curiosity, but also remember, curiosity killed the cat, so don't go too deep into finding this being, but use your ancestors and your guides to be able to clear this being from your existence. Strange Valentine card is all about love is strange. Love for yourself, love for what you do, love for everything around you is very much needed at this time. Because seeing it, feeling it, stepping through it, and standing in the authenticity is going to help you to get out of this so-called indecision, this resistance, needless sacrifice, and stalling. I'm getting a headache.
You too?
Yep. So stay vigilant.
You want some white willow bark?
Oh, I'm good.
What you need? This?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Strange Valentine. Love is strange. So, basically, what this is saying is that she sees love as strange. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm feeling, is that love for herself, wanting a significant other, but the love feels strange.
Where do you see the strange? I don't see that on here. Oh. Love is strange. Well, strange could be very surprising.
Very
Right?
surprising.
Mm-hmm. Like, I remember listening to some speaker, and she said that her assistant really wanted to... I'm going to lean on you again. Really wanted to get a man in her life, and she told her that when a man shows up and he's maybe she gave some guidelines or something, do not diss it. Well, this man showed up and the speaker said, that's him, and she's like, he does not fancy my taste buds at all. And she goes, what were you told? Don't diss it. She got with him, got to know him, fell madly in love, and have been happy ever since. So love can be strange.
Your card is faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Are we still doing what I do?
Yes.
Angel number 108.
The evidence of things not seen, my faith holds the vision steady, and the adverse pictures are dissolved and dissipated, and in due season I shall reap. If I faint not, I have perfect faith in a perfect way. I like that last saying. I have perfect faith in a perfect way. Okay, who's next?
Laura.
Laura. Ouch. Okay, I am not only getting, now my headache's gone, now there's pain in my left side, my left wrist. What the is going on?
Remember when we were taught that we could be, like there's this, is it sympathetic pregnancy? There could be sympathetic pain where you're feeling or picking up someone else's pain. Maybe.
So I was picking up somebody else's headache and then.
That or the bean that came through. Ooh.
Well, it ain't mine. Go away. I'm sorry. You said Laura's next, right?
I did. Laura is next.
Not bean. Bean Jesus.
Bean. It's a pinto bean. A talking pinto bean.
Solar flare? Possibly.
Look at that pinto bean. It's got a really large ass. It's just like, oof. No. Mm-mm. I wouldn't think so. Mm-mm. You know what, Diane? It would not surprise me. Let me share what happened. Remember that night that X5 flare, maybe even a cornhole, it just tore the sun, a big hole in the sun. That night, I became overstimulated. All sounds were just unbearable. And I got grumpy and grouchy, and I thought I was losing it. So I just went to my room. I kicked out all the animals, closed my door, and went to bed. But I don't remember ever experiencing something that intense.
And no, Gloria, it wasn't when you popped on. It just came just now, so it had nothing to do with you. Maybe it did.
You sexy beast, you.
All right, so Laura, it seems like that there is a delayed in success at this moment. There's also some failed attempts that has happened of you trying to do something. Apparently you were trying to do something. And it's incomplete, and there's also a stagnation. The reason why I'm saying that is because you got the world card upside down, and it's all about delayed success, incomplete, failed attempts, stagnation. But you should never see it as failed attempts. You should always see it as getting yourself to that next step of achievement. Because failed attempts, you can't learn something and do it perfect the first time. So whatever that you're trying to do,
I can.
whatever that you're trying to do, shut up. Whatever that you're trying to do, keep on going. And just like Clarence, right?
Yep.
Clarence
Deborah's
father.
Thank you, Clarence.
Succession comes from progression. So the more that you keep on going, the more that you keep on achieving, the more that you keep on making steps towards your goal, the more you're going to succeed. They're not failed attempts, they're just attempts. And these attempts just went a different route, which means that you need to find the right route to find the right success. Which means that you need to use the wisdom that you have within you, but also around you. You need to stop doing things all by yourself. Hey! Rude.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Now we're blurry. Did you didn't put a smudge on it, right?
No. If I put a smudge on it, then they wouldn't be able to see that.
Okay, I'll take a look.
What the?
Is that better? There we go. See, it worked.
I think we might need to get a new camera. See, succession comes from progression.
When I went
you
over
just
there,
try new things.
when I went over the camera, my boobs hit everything, man. They were just flowing to and fro.
Tap into your high priestess power, because right now that is very much needed for what's going to be happening within your experience, by using the wisdom that you have and the wisdom that's around you, meaning that stop always relying upon yourself to do everything, the evil eye, right? So, manage to be glad card is saying create your own happiness regardless of any condition. So, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So, whatever condition that you have right now, see it as a success. See yourself succeeding. Feel yourself succeeding. Out trick-or-treating card is saying that we are here, meaning that you are not alone, meaning that everything that you are doing is you are doing it for the collective benefit, meaning that you're also doing it for your own benefit as well. The Flower of Life card is all about inspiration, awe, and dreams, meaning that when you succeed, this is going to be a great inspiration of not just for you, but everyone that's also around you, and it's going to bring that awe, and it's also going to bring others to dream higher as well. Ooh. So, you need to be on the path of smooth and easy by commanding yourself to be on the path of smooth and easy, knowing that it's going to be smooth and easy.
Oh, I like that. Demand yourself to be on the path that's smooth and easy.
And this goes along with everyone's reading as well, because you have that power. Huh?
And your angel number, that's Laura, right?
Yes.
152.
One can release through one spoken word all that belongs to one by divine right. One must, however, have perfect faith in one's spoken word. And that goes right along with your message, too. Oh, thank God. Oh, everyone wants a roundup of my cards.
What does that mean?
Meaning that they want to know what type of cards that I'm using.
Oh, okay. So they want to see all the decks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Know what type of decks that they are, the name.
Do you have the boxes?
I got some of the boxes, not all the boxes.
Okay.
Pretty much. All right. Who's next? Gloria.
Gloria. Mm-hmm.
Gloria Foley.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay. I'll do a roundup at the end of my reading so you guys can see what type of cards I have right here. I have a lot of different cards. But the ones that I'm using right now, I have most of the decks here with me. I don't think I have that one, though. I don't even remember what one that one is.
Which one?
The E.
Oh, E squared? Yeah. We like that one.
Oh. I think it's a blue box.
I think so too. Ugh. You haven't used these in a long time.
Mm-mm.
Wow. Why all these plastic things?
I don't know.
They just fell everywhere. You can't see me, but I'm bending over.
That's what these are, right?
What?
The fuck it cards? Right?
Those are E squared. I don't know if they're called fuck it cards.
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I have them somewhere.
Yeah, the box isn't here, babe. wonder where the box is.
The Oracle of E. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
That one's called The Oracle of E.
that's from that book. That was really good. The one I took with me and read in England, Germany.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, did I have awakenings with that?
Mm.
It was a tremendous book for the time of my growth.
All I did was take a picture of it and put it into Google.
Oh, okay. That works.
The Oracle of E.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Do
All
you
right.
still have the fuck it cards?
I don't remember. I did. Of course, I have those
we
cards.
don't
I just don't
throw 'em
remember.
out.
No, I don't throw out my cards.
No. Sometimes
Ooh.
we might chuck them at someone, but yeah.
Well, this is a first.
Oh.
There's a reason why that one came out.
Is this for Gloria?
Yeah.
Look, another left turn. Racing, right? What's his name? The ventriloquist?
Oh. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah. When he brings out his hokey little guy, he's like, there she was, with a hot dog in one hand and a beer in another, leaning on the Ferris wheel.
Making it cute.
Yeah.
All right. So, Gloria, what I have for you is that you feel broke. You're very greedy with your money. You are an extortionist and you're very corrupt. No, I'm just playing. You got the King of Pentacles upside down, saying that there is broke, greedy, extortionist, and corruption. And you're dealing with that a lot right now, especially with probably finances. I believe that you might be dealing with some financial problems, right? Now, the reason why I'm also saying that is not just because of that card, but also you got the golden ratio card, which I have not gotten this one before during all my readings yet. And this golden ratio is all about beauty, nature, and patterns, but we all know what the golden ratio is, right? It's like the golden stairs. Now, the two little witches is all about the magical space clearing time. So whatever that you're dealing with this broke, greedy, extortionist, and corruption, you need to start clearing all of those energies before you go into the situation and when you leave the situation. So if you go into a bank, clear yourself before you go in, clear yourself before you go out. Everything that has to deal with any type of financial whatever is happening within your experience, I would say clear yourself, because there is a lot of disbelief coming in. You have the Impossible Things card. And the Impossible Things card is all about working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspectives. So right now, everything needs to be seen as a fresh perspective. This is also going along with what we're dealing with the IRS right now.
Okay, so I was reading a message. You want to...
She's dealing with financial issues as well, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
And impossible things, working through disbelief, the golden ratio, money, broke, greedy, extortionist, corruption. So she's also dealing with something that's also financial, it feels like, is what I'm seeing. And that there needs to be a magical space clearing time.
Yeah,
So,
let's all go hunker down at Diane's house and use her salt machine. Sounds lovely. Diane, we're all going to cram in your bathroom with you.
what method for clearing would you suggest? First off, clear your mind. Shush any thoughts. And when you have that empty mind, because remember, an empty mind is a pure mind. A pure mind gets you to your goal. You need to see yourself at the door of dreams. So imagine yourself at that door. and opening up that door. And when you open up that door, you see yourself being cleansed and cleared of all things upon you, within you, around you. And then you bring in the energy, that high frequency energy, that not just forgiveness, but all energies that are on that same wavelength. Love, authenticity, forgiveness, peace, joy, all of them. And that is what you want to wash yourself with while you're going through that door of dreams. So, and this goes along with a lot of everyone that's here. Use that energy to be able to cleanse and clear yourself. And be sure to do your absolute best to eliminate the word blessed out of your experience too. Because we are not be less than anybody else. The energies right now are knocking at your door, but I would also be saying that something financial is going to be coming into your experience because of the golden ratio.
Yeah, I like to hear that, man.
So you have to eliminate and get rid of those 4 blocks that you have, which is the broke, greedy, extortionist, and corruption. And that's what you want to wash away from yourself.
And I just feel the need. I feel the need for speed. No, I feel the need to remind everyone, don't forget to shh those thoughts.
And I cannot lose anything that belongs to me by divine right. I am under grace and not under law. Perfect with this reading. I cannot lose anything that belongs to me by divine right. I am under grace and not under law.
I love that. So this was Laura, right?
No, this is Gloria.
Gloria, your angel number is 83. Ooh, shoo, shoo. Faye, you're next.
Why was I having trouble doing those readings in the beginning? Secret doubter.
Kidd the non-believer.
Oh.
What method for clearing would you suggest?
I already said.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. See herself at the door of dreams. And when she opens up that door and walks through it, she needs to envelop herself and wash herself with all the high frequency love, peace, joy, forgiveness, and authenticity. Because that washes away any type of energetic
Yuck.
glump.
Yeah. That's great. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Faye is front and center. She's excited. Did you? Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did. It was about grace and law and that.
Yeah. So on Facebook, we're getting a lot of people coming in and leaving and then coming in and leaving. And Alice pops in and says, love you too so much. We love you too, Alice. We do. We love you.
We love you.
Yeah, we do. We love you.
Love.
Of course. What I do, that's perfect.
Wait, what happened?
What I do said, she didn't say that. She said, what about clearing your mind before you walk through every door or doorway?
Good luck with that. But you can. What I would suggest is probably putting up a automatic barrier that needs to be refurbished at least once a month or once every couple months or once a year. and you put that over every door. Kind of like how you would take oil and you would bless your door. Well, you are no longer going to bless your doors. You are actually going to put up a barrier that cleanses and clears you of anything that potentially brings a harm or disharmony into your experience, and keeps out all invaders as well. That's what I would suggest.
Which one is your folk oracle cards?
My
Would that be
folk?
this one?
No.
We got it at that like farmer's market.
That would be probably this one.
Ah. Oh, you're using those?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I haven't used these in a while. I haven't been called to.
Okay. This came off of it. Might want to keep that.
Oh, and it was at a farmer's market. It was at that one cat
Oh, cat show.
show.
Okay.
With that patriotic place, or patriotic,
Yeah, like the truth tour type
the
thing next
tour
door.
right next to it. Yeah, of
That's when all the power went out. Closed them down, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
That one doctor was there, the one who was talking about the snake venom. Or, you know, you get it.
You get it.
Uh-huh.
And they suggested nicotine gum, didn't they? Or was that somebody else?
That was someone else. They called me out of the blue and said it was really helping them. Yeah. I appreciate phone calls like that.
All right, so... Wait, who am I reading again?
Faye.
Faye.
It's Faye's turn.
Faye, I don't know what happened between the last time that we've done something on you and to today, but it seems like that there is something happening within your experience that you are, I guess, ignoring the warning signs. There's something that happened that... Was it? No? No. Oh, she caught someone.
What does that mean? She caught someone.
Cheating? Maybe?
Oh.
Because it says confession, caught red-handed, conscience, ignoring warnings. So is there something going on within your relationship at this moment, Faye?
Could it be home, work?
Or it could be or maybe her ex coming back in. I do not know, but it seems like that there is someone that she caught red-handed at one point. Maybe she just did, or maybe she did it in the past. But it seems like the ghosts of the past saying the past returns for a time.
Wow.
And then the Seven of Swords upside down, confession, caught red-handed, conscience, and ignoring the warnings. So ignoring the warnings was her, most definitely. Basically not seeing the red flags. You also got the nonsense card. It's time to talk sense. No? So, what is this about then? Fantasy, illusion, decisions. There is a decision. Could this be future? It must be future. Something's going to be coming in. Well, let's just say you're going to find something out that probably you didn't know of that happened before from the past returns for a time, and you're going to catch it red-handed. You do not ignore the warning signs of what is there. Summer's all about the heat. It's probably going to be a heated moment because you got the summer card, but stand with the love, but stand in your authenticity of who you are. It's time to talk sense. It's time to bring it to, what do you call that, the forefront of what is going to happen. Basically, don't beat around the bush. You got the Syrian's A card. Artistic, integrity, honesty. Honesty is key. You also got the Farm card, meaning everything is going to be, it should be a simplistic matter. As long as you stay with talking sense, keeping your, what do you call that?
Emotions. Unattached.
I feel tired all of a sudden. I'm stumbling over myself.
Do you need to redo the reading?
I probably do.
Let's do that.
There is something going on that disrupted this reading. But I would still keep the red flags because something is going to be coming into your experience.
Hang on, Faye. Let's we'll figure this out. This one too?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes, what I do. Thank you. Love you. Thank you for your mod skills. Appreciate that.
Love you.
And have sweet dreams. Faye says she has a close friend who was cheated on. And that could affect Faye being a close friend.
Yeah, it could. Well, if we think about it. Yeah, I think it's, for some reason, it is affecting her in a way. Because look at this. Broken home, loss of family, divorce.
Oh, you're just getting all the same
stability,
cards again.
I'm getting all the same cards again. Go through meditation, eternity, endless moments, repetition. It's time to be brave. Lessons and blessings, reptilians, meaning predator, survival, tyrannical, and head games. Yeah. So it's all the same thing. So no matter how I'm going to pull out these cards, they're all going to reach the same conclusion. There is something that's going to be happening within your experience, Faye, that you're going to have to stand strong because something's going to be affecting you and it's going to be turning your world upside down. Well, probably not just your world, but whoever that is also there with you.
If you think about it, when you're friends with a girl and she's married and you fall in love with her husband too, right? You love them both, and then you see this thing happening. How do you handle that? You know, do you tell her that he's cheating on him, or do you tell him she's cheating on her? Do you bring that truth up? Do you let it play out the way it needs to? I mean, these are all things that go through our head, and they can hurt.
But there's also a part to where he said, she said is going to happen, most likely. So be very conscious, stand in your own power, because something's coming
Yeah, don't get pulled in, babe.
Don't get pulled in.
Be there.
You can be there, but not be there. Mm-hmm. So, what's her angel number?
Faye 103.
And yeah, okay, this goes along with what your reading was. I cast this burden of resentment on the Christ within, and I go free to be loving, harmonious, and happy. I cast this burden of resentment on the Christ within, and I go free to be loving, harmonious, and happy. And I deliver whatever it is to the God and Goddess, and deliver me my freedom that I so rightfully deserve.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
ASEA. Yes, Mom. Yes, moms know. Good deal. Who's your mom, hun? Has she talked with us? Alice, I got you on the list. We'll see if Kidd has the energy to do the whole list.
Well, who's here that is new? Because I would like to get them before I lose my energy. I don't think I've done Alice before.
Yeah, okay. So we'll do her after ASEA.
Yeah, and I haven't done Tanika in a while, so I want to do her too.
Okay.
Whatever that is happening within your experience, you need to take it slow. Because you got the Eight of Wands upside down saying slow movement, delay action, waiting game, impatient. You got the... life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Mortality from the mortality card. Let me read that again. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. And the voodoo in blue is saying back the fuck off. So whatever that you were thinking of doing, whatever that you were thinking of, well, we know what you're going through, but if you are going to do a specific action which brought in a certain energy, I would say back off, meditate, because you need to send whatever energy that is on its way, because it has no burden over you anymore. Whatever thought process that you are having of whatever that you're dealing with, you need to transport it out of your experience and let it go on. You need to be all in for yourself and all in for what you need to do, which is having that slow movement, delay whatever action that you are thinking of doing. It's time to play the waiting game and not to be impatient with what type of energies that are there. So you need to use your third eye for visions, manifestation, and meditation, meaning that you need to see yourself in the place where you desire to be. You need to bring yourself into that point of being able to smell, taste, feel, and see and hear whatever it is. You need to use every sense within your body, meaning your 18 senses. You got 6 senses of the physical, 6 senses of the mental, and 6 senses of the spiritual aspects, which means that when you're able to align all 18 senses with each other, you then are able to tap into your greatest passion and manifest what you truly desire. And this right here, playing the waiting game, allows you to actually manifest what you truly need. Let's see. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs.
Okay. Oh, so, Asla, your angel number is 96. Now we're going to do Tanika and Alice, and then are we going to close it up after that?
I'll see how I'm feeling after those two. I might be able to do all of them.
Okay.
So I just want to get those two out of the way first, because they are, I haven't done Tanika in a long time, and Alice, I've never done her before.
Okay.
So let's do Alice first. I would like to do new people, if possible, so they can actually feel what it is like to get a reading, you know?
Mm-hmm. And that's very much what it's like to get a session with us, too. Except we do way more.
Oh, you already did her angel card?
Who? No, not Alice.
No, I'm talking about Aslis.
Yeah, I told her.
Okay.
96.
So, Alice, can you give us a number between 1 and 5? And Tanika, too. Ooh, excuse me.
Wow, just in a sundry of things. My stomach's hurting. My head's still hurting. So I went from here to there.
From here
3.
to there and everywhere.
Thank you, Alice. Got it. Confirmed.
Oh.
Tanika, waiting on your numbers.
Just so you guys know how we're doing the angel numbers is that I wrote numbers down on cards. And then we just add them together and that's your angel number. So everything is based off of cards.
Mm-hmm. Diane, did you see what I showed you? This is the book. You were asking about the book. That's the book I read in Germany.
Wait. Alice, are you a stay-at-home mom? Probably works from home. Yes. Been feeling like you're stuck? Retired.
I don't know, Diane. Should I put the mic there? We'll find out.
Is there a big fart brewing?
Boom!
You know, I would not be surprised. She has so many parasites within her that just farts all day. And then it just comes out later that night.
It's their fault. Tanika's 3. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Got it. Confirmed.
So the card was correct. Because you got the 2 of Wands saying stuck at home. So feeling like that you've been stuck. And it doesn't help that you have a stalker. Not like a physical stalker, but you could. But it's more of a spiritual stalker, kind of like what we talked about earlier, which is the trench coat man. Meaning that there is a 5D being shedding or showing its 4D or 3D, sorry, it's 3D shadow upon where you're at. It's like our 3D bodies cast a 2D shadow. That 4D being casts a 3D shadow. And it feels like that there is a being around you. The Men in Black card is all about stalking, intimidation, confrontation. So there is a lot of confrontation that's happening within your mind. They're not your own thoughts. Those are somebody else's thoughts. That's this thing's thoughts, which means that those thoughts of you feeling like that you're stuck at home, feeling like that you are indecisive, that your plans that you have created from when you were a child all the way up till now are delayed and you can't do what you truly desire. And so far, you also have a little bit of that fear of a little bit of change. You're good with change, but there is just that little bit of fear that comes up every now and then. Is that correct? You got the carnivorous flower fairy saying attempted offer has a high price. It's the same thing as saying with great power comes with great responsibility. And when you have control of your thoughts, when you have control of your life, with great power comes the great responsibility. And that is what Source has been given us. He has given us the power to control what we have, which means that we have great responsibility with who we are. So if we are not feeling like that we are divinely protected, that you are under the divine's protection, then this thing, however, can do whatever the hell it wants in your experience because you do not feel divinely protected. So what needs to happen is that all these thoughts of being stuck at home, of being indecisive, having these delayed plans, like these plans are not coming to fruition because of so what, the fear of change, you need to be able to change those thoughts. You are not mine. Shh. Get out of my experience. I command you to leave because I am divinely protected. And that is what you need to say for yourself. I am divinely protected. All thoughts are not here to benefit me. I deliver you into the hands of God or goddess without power or craft and send you on your way and give me back my freedom I so rightfully deserve. So you also have follow your own good advice card. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. So the same thing that you would say to your best friend that comes up to you with all these words, like what I'm saying to you, you need to start saying to yourself. Because that right there, follow your own good advice, right? I am divinely protected under the divine one, and I deserve my absolute freedom. I now send you on my way without power or craft. I send you on your way without power or craft.
She's got a question. Could this be my ex-husband that has just passed?
Could be. I wouldn't say that it's your ex-husband that has a evil intention, but more of whatever that was attached to him loved the energy of being in your energy. So that's what I would say. It's not your ex-husband per se, but it's the energy of the being that was with your ex-husband. When he passed along, it stayed with you. So you need to open up your presence, open up your mind, and let whatever that's in there go. Because it's no longer yours to deal with. It is the divine ones that have the power to overcome that power to deliver it to where it needs to be delivered. Galactic Federation of Truth and Justice, I call upon you to take care of all these energy beings that are within my experience that are not here for my highest benefit. That was a really good reading right there. Mm-hmm. And you notice how the male and female are facing two different ways. Mm-hmm. So that's one reason why I was saying that it's not your ex-husband, but it's the being that was with your ex-husband that really loves your energy, so it stayed with you when he passed on. Which is probably why it feels just like him, because it's been with him for a very long time. So,
Okay,
Did we
Tanika.
No, we didn't. do
Alice, your angel number is 100.
Oh, so it's affecting his children, which are fighting her for the house.
Wow. Jeez.
Let's see what these cards have to say really fast. Alice, if you would like an in-depth reading, a clearing of whatever that is there, you are more than welcome to set up a schedule or set up a session with us. We do not charge, but we do accept love gifts at the end of each session. So it's up to you, whatever you would like to give, if you would like to give something. But we do soul clearings. We help you to change up your mindset of what you truly need for yourself. And we also go with whatever that the guides want to show you as well. So if you would like to have that done, she just posted the link.
And Diane says to say, I cast the burden of the kids to the Christ within and I go free.
That's good. Mm-hmm. You also have, thy will be done this day. Today is a day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracle shall follow miracle, and wonders shall never cease. Thy will be done this day. Today is the day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracle shall follow miracle, and wonders shall never cease.
That's beautiful. All of them have been beautiful.
Oh, and another thing that we do is that we can also bring in people's consciousnesses and talk with those consciousnesses and see what we can do on that side as well. That person doesn't even need to be there.
Mm-hmm. So we have a client that came and trouble in the marriage because the one that came is awakened and the one that the trouble's with is not. So we did that, brought the consciousness in, and we were going to speak to them, but then our teams took over. And as we watched them explain everything, the person that they were speaking to just wept with understanding. And then we got a message later on that things did a turnaround. It was slow at first, but then there were notes, like a beautiful note of how much I love you and I'm sorry I have neglected that. Just beautiful turnaround. And still moving in a positive direction. So that stuff is amazing.
All right, so Tanika, and then Victoria, and Dragonfly.
Ooh. So I gave Alice her angel number, right? 100. Okay, so Tanika.
Ooh.
Hey, Kath. Is your son with you?
There's like so many cards in here, and there's a lot of cards I have not pulled before.
Yeah, and you just keep getting the
And
same
I just
ones?
keep getting the same damn ones. Like, can you give me something that's not the same?
It's like this. Oh, team, I'm getting bored. Oh.
Oh. So, spring, new, regrowth, rebirth. You got the King of Cups, right side up, all about compassionate, caring, affectionate, and friendly. We all know who you are. Very compassionate, very caring, very affectionate, very friendly. But for some reason, there is a little bit of twinge within your experience, Tanika, that you feel like the ghost of the pumpkin patch. You have to be counting your blessings. You're counting all the good things that has happened to you. And you're also counting all the bad things that has happened to you. Now, all of that needs to be abolished. Reason being is because if you count how many blessings that has happened or how many bad things that has happened, then you're keeping track of everything that is there, but you're not keeping track of everything that you've done, just things that has happened. So you need to keep track of what type of thoughts that you're thinking so you can override those thoughts. Not count whatever has come in, but count how many thoughts, what type of thoughts that you're having throughout the day, to be able to see the pattern of where your mindset is going so you can offset that pattern to be able to clear it and go the route that is needed. So, you got a moment's regret card saying nostalgia, idolizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. So, what I'm getting with this card is that you've probably said, I swear, or I promise, or I vow at one point. That is part of idolizing the past. I swear this person, or I swear these people just do not. I swear this person doesn't know how to drive. Saying that, you're creating a contract. So all contracts need to be abolished. All soul contracts need to be abolished within our experience to be able to have that perfect spring equinox of bringing that balance within our experience. So, another reason why I'm saying that you've been counting your blessings is because you got the finances card. And when you have the finances card, when you have finances, you're always counting your money too, right? So you're counting how many gold pieces you have, how many silver pieces, or copper pieces, or whatever that you use for currency. There is something happening within her experience that is really offset.
What do you mean? Right now?
Because I'm all over the place, which means her mind's all over the place. Because remember, I'm a reflection.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tanika, what is it that you've been doing within your experience that is causing all of this mayhem that is happening within your experience? Words, thoughts, actions.
I just did a clearing, me and the team. I thought you were going really good. Why do you feel like you were all over the place?
Because I am. I feel that nostalgia, that happiness, that drive. Mm-hmm. But there's that idolizing the past. There's the counting the blessings. There's the saying, I swear, I promise, I vow, I am not, who am I? There are a lot of things happening with Tanika's experience, within her experience, that is being created that shouldn't be created.
Well, But remember, in my journey, one of the first things I had was a vision of seeing a whirlwind of body parts, and I looked at it and I heard, "Who am I?" And then your sister had a vision the same night, hearing a woman sobbing and saying, "Who am I?" And when she followed the voice, she found me. And I just, that was life-changing for me. I just sobbed into a big mound of puddle. But it was life-changing for me because someone out there recognized that I was looking for help in who I was. We go through the motions of life because that's what we were taught to do. And so maybe she's in a period of graduation where she's experiencing, she doesn't know who she is in the new class.
And it's bringing that disharmony, the unaccountability, the unfairness. Why is everybody else like that?
Well, remember the secret doubt, or remember that?
Kids do not believe her.
So, I mean, we go through that. And just earlier today, what happened when I said, I was just sitting there in the kitchen, I'm like, I swear, blah, 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 blah. Well, cancel, delete that. That program is obviously running among the collective if I to pick that up. And you did that yesterday, I think. Wasn't that yesterday?
Wait, what?
Where you said, I swear.
Yes, it was yesterday.
Yeah, so it's happening among the collective.
It
So
really
what
is.
you're saying is making perfect sense. I'm going to go shut the door so we don't hear the dogs. I'll be right back.
So,
Secret non-believer.
the secret non-believer. You also have the Kablah tree of life. What? It says Kablah. Kablah, tree of life. Integration, life lessons, emanation. So, what is it that you are emanating from your physical body? Oh, wow, where do I start? My grandma passed a few days ago. We wasn't told, and she got buried without anyone in our side of the family knowing. I will just have to book a session. Wow.
What happened? I'll read it when I get up there. Okay. Your mom is almost there. Remember, today's a good day because the box said so.
The box said so.
Don't you forget that.
So, oh wow, where do I start? My grandma passed away a few days ago, and we were not told, and she got buried without anyone in our side of the family knowing. I will just have to book a session soon.
Well, same thing happened with my dad. They didn't tell me. I found out from my aunt. I called my aunt, and she said, so tell me, how did your dad die again? And I said, wait, what? And that's when she realized I didn't know.
So, there's going to be some sort of financial something happening, and there's the dishonesty, like what she just said, unaccountability, unfairness with what just happened, and legal flaws. So,
Our friend, Pastor James, he said people go nuts when there's been a death in the family, and all sorts of programs come up and bad behaviors, and they act like they should never act. He says he sees it all the time.
well, your guides are here, and they're saying, I got your back, we got your back, we are here. Right now, you got to take the steps necessary for yourself to get you into the place of tranquility, peace, understanding, and inner standing of where you are. If you were here in the very beginning of the show, we talked about the breath. You might want to go and rewatch that.
Oh, it's amazing.
and what that has to say.
Yeah, we can't do it justice, babe.
Yeah, we can't. But counting your blessings, keep in mind, do not count. Do not count those. Do not count the blessings. You don't want to count blessings. Blessings are blessings, and we don't want to be less than. Mm-hmm. And also, the word bless is also used as a form of, what do you call that? Conducting a...
Spell?
It is sort of like a spell, but not really. It's more like an incantation of cursing.
Good Lord. I'll stick with...
Yeah, because blessing is that they are using, what they use now is water. What they used then was blood. They would splurt it in people's faces.
Yuck.
And that right there is cursing. You were cursing the person. And they changed the word from cursing to blessing. Someone on TikTok did a really deep dive within that, and she brought facts. And that's why she was like, never use the word blessing. Don't use the word blessing because it's a form of cursing. So,
I know you guys like to see us, but do you mind if I shut off one of the lights? Okay. Oh, my
so
goodness.
just keep in mind, something about finances is going to be coming in. So
It fits totally. My grandpa is in a nursing home, and we are trying to figure things out for him.
So financial problems.
Remember when we went through all of that with your dad's side of the family?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So now for your steps to victory.
Okay, and that was Tanika, right? Your
Yes.
angel number is 54.
If this, my desire, I desire is mine, I cannot lose it. If it is not, give me its equivalent. So, go and take a screenshot of that. If this, my desire, I desire is mine, I cannot lose it. If it is not, give me its equivalent.
If it is not mine, give me its equivalent.
So, just like the alchemist, the first rule to alchemy is equivalent exchange. You got to give something to get something of equal value. But you can also lay down another boundary for it, which is you're giving money and then you thank that money and tell it to bring its friends.
Yes, I love that.
Come back to me and bring your friends. Let's have a money party.
I really like that.
Bring as many friends as you want, money. We'll take all your friends in.
So, yes, I still have a light on, but hopefully it's enough that this is blocking it. I know it sometimes bothers me too.
If we need to go, we can.
But he does need the light to read the cards. The other one was facing right at us behind the monitor, right into my eyes. These are really good readings, kid. Don't do a secret doubting. I just love that.
Kid the non-believer.
Uh-huh. Kid, are you a secret doubter?
I'm a secret doubter. All right, so Victoria, what do we have for you? Oh, as soon as I was about to read Victoria's, I got a ringing in my ear, my right ear.
Oh.
The Andromedans are here. Autonomy, free will, manifestation. You have grown quite a bit.
Oh, we're so proud of you.
Mm-hmm. spirituality, you've grown quite a bit in spirituality and knowing who you are. The reason why I'm saying that is because you got the spirituality and religion card. And I'm not using the word religion because I just don't. It's all about knowing who you are, and you are who you are, and it's amazing. So, what's going on? The magician. Being the master manifester. So, you have grown a lot. Now it's time to establish your free will with the right intentions of the manifestations from the Andromedans. Autonomy, free will, and manifestation. So now it's time to establish that free will within your atmosphere, your kingdom, who you are, and leaping into love, leaping through love. Leaping through love to be able to stand in the authenticity of who you are, to be able to find the new you. Because you got the who in the world are you card. And this card is saying getting to know the new you. So there is something going to be awakening within you, Victoria, that is going to be a very powerful personal growth from the Nautilus Princess.
Wow.
So just know that whatever that you've been doing, you're doing it perfectly, and something within you is going to crack open, and it's going to be bringing a powerful personal growth within your experience. Now, through this powerful personal growth, you got the Judgment card. And this card is all about reflection, reckoning, awakening, spiritual calling. So there is something going to be awakening within your experience. You have to leap through love, not into love, but leap through love to be able to stand in the authenticity. Because remember, when you step into love or leap into love and then step out of it, guess what happens? You are leaving it behind. You are not enveloping yourself. And by enveloping yourself, by stepping through it, allows you to keep it with you. But if you step into it and then out of it, it makes your mind think that you are leaving it behind. Which is why I'm telling you to do it this way. So you can learn from... learn a new way and establish a way to be able to destroy all programs of thinking you're leaving something behind when in actuality you are actually enveloping yourself in it before you step into the authenticity of the magician that you are. Because being a magician means that you can use any type of energetic flow for your own benefit. Okay. So, bottom line, you're going to have a really big spiritual awakening. And your steps to victory is love is God in manifestation and the strongest magnetic force in the universe. Pure, unselfish love draws to itself its own. It does not seek or demand. So never seek or demand the love or the authenticity that you so rightfully deserve. Love and authenticity is God in manifestation and the strongest magnetic force in the universe. Pure, unselfish love draws to itself its own. It does not seek or demand.
Wow. So, Victoria, your angel number is 135. And Dragonfly, are you still here? Let's find out if she's still here.
Getting a headache.
Oh, Dragonfly. Dragonfly.
Okay.
A lot of people are being booted off the channel.
Right?
Yeah.
So for the first deck, I'm going to go over the decks really fast. For the Doodle deck, you know, these decks right here. It's called Doodle Tarot. Doodle Tarot. Beep. The Fool.
Dragonfly's not here.
Okay. Okay, we'll just save it for next time. And then you got the past life cards, which are these. Doreen Virtue. Past life. I haven't used these in a while, but these are the Universal Folk Oracle deck. Which are those? And the ones that I like to use for the beings is the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. And then the one that Diane sent me, which is also connected to a book. What was the book? The Game of Life?
I don't remember
I don't remember, but these cards that I use, you know, the ones I always
Florence Scovel Shin, yeah.
is the Game of Life. Affirmation Inspiration Deck by Florence Chevelle Shin. Now for Alice and the Wonderland Oracle deck. There's also another one by Lucy Cavendish. Yeah. And then we have the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish. So they're both made by the same people. That one belongs to this one. And that one belongs to that one. So those are those decks, and see, Spirits and Shadows. Spirits and Shadows Oracle deck belongs to those. So there you go. Oh, Victoria was here. Yay! So those are all the decks I have out on the table that I use. Other than those. E squared? Yeah, I use a lot of different decks. Because they make really good stories when you put them all together. Oracles, tarots, whatever that is used to be able to use the Divine One's message. Anything could be used, even just numbers. So that's why I use all sorts of different decks, because they not only have great pictures, but they also have great messages too. And sometimes we even bring out the Dragon Oracle cards as well. From Diana Cooper.
Yeah, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. I think we're going to go because I need to go move my body and see what I need to do to help get some relief.
Yeah, same here. Today was heavy, but today was very much needed.
Yeah.
Very much needed.
And we love it. We love being with you guys.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It was an honor to be able to host another show with you guys and bring that connection, that love, and whatever that is needed for today. And also those angel numbers. It was great to be able to have those angel numbers at our disposal to be able to help you guys also move forward as well. I'm most definitely going to be doing that again next week, is those oracle numbers, because everybody needs those numbers to be able to see what's going on.
Just more guidance in another way, filling up all the different facets of a diamond.
Just remember, you guys are doing everything perfect. Everything that you're doing is perfect. Whatever that was shared today was shared to be able to help benefit you in a different aspect, a different perspective. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing, because the more that you keep moving forward with, like Clarence, Deborah's father, succession comes from progression. So the more that you keep moving forward, the more that you're going to succeed. There is never a mistake that has ever been made. It's just completing a soul agreement. And these soul agreements are here to be able to help us learn and move forward in what we need for ourselves. We love you guys, and we will see you guys very soon.